Let me guess, you spend 15 hours a week in meetings that absolutely could have been emails. You have meetings to plan other meetings, and the worst part, you get to a 1-hour team call and nobody actually makes a decision. Bad meetings aren't just annoying, they are a massive leak in your company's profit margin. If you have 5 people on a call, you aren't spending 1 hour of time, you are spending 5 hours of payroll time. And today we are burning down your useless status updates. I'm giving you a 5-part framework to run the ultimate weekly team meetings, and I need you to stay until the very end because I'm going to share the 60-second habit you must do before you hang up to ensure that you never repeat the same meeting twice. All right, so let's fix this once and for all. Michael Hyatt says it best. Most meetings fail because they lack a clear objective. They devolve into social hours or therapy sessions. You know, we've all been there. And a weekly team meeting is not a place to work. It's a place to unblock the work. We are shifting from what did you do this week to what is stopping you from hitting your numbers. All right. So number 1, start with the win. This is culture builds culture and it builds momentum. At the beginning of every meeting, people are coming in from like all kinds of things going on in your life right now. A quick personal or professional win from each team member. It forces a positive transition, and a 5 minutes of that of sharing those wins really recalibrates the energy in the room or on the call and reminds them that they're on a winning team. All right. Number 2 is a dashboard review. High achieving CEOs and business owners, they don't manage by feelings. They manage by metrics. So pull up your KPI, your key performance indicator dashboards, and like, are sales up or are they down? Are leads on or off track? There's no stories allowed here. You only stay if you're on track or off track. If it's off track, it drops down to the roadblocks section of the meeting. And if you want to stop managing your team based on like vibes and running your business in a highly profitable machine, hit the subscribe button right now, because every week I share the exact systems I use to scale and manage my 7-figure businesses without losing my sanity and still maintain a personal life. All right, item number 3 is issue processing, which is like truly the meat of the meeting. So 60% of your meeting time should be spent taking all of those off-track metric items and team roadblocks and solving them. You do not move on until, if someone has a problem, they don't just get to complain about it. Like, nobody leaves the topic until a decision is made or an action is assigned to someone. All right. Your number 4 item is your action items, your accountability. Who does what by when? So if someone's like, I really think that we should update the website. Who is we, Betty? Beverly, is that you or is that someone else, right? So before the meeting, moving on, Sarah is updating the homepage copy by Thursday at 5 p.m. Put it in writing. If it doesn't have a name and a deadline, it's a wish, not a task. All right. And if you are watching this and realizing like, you don't even have a team to meet with, or worse, like your team is completely unmanageable, we need to fix your structure. And I have a few spots open in my calendar. Probably won't be able to find any this week, but definitely by next week. So click the link in the show notes and I can help you walk through this. You don't have to do it alone. We have a coaching program specifically designed to help business owners and entrepreneurs that are trying to get from craziness and chaos and feeling overwhelmed to where they want to be and not having their business dragging them down. And then item number 5, the most important one, is the clarity check. So the 60-second habit that you have to have at the end of every meeting is, who needs to know what was just decided? Okay, ask those 2 questions. Number 1, who needs to know what was just decided? So let's communicate exactly who's going to do what and when, and rate this meeting 1 to 10. If somebody rates it as a 5, make them say why. It creates a culture of candor and constant improvement and doesn't allow one person to continuously dominate a meeting or continuously dominate a call if it's a Teams call, because a meeting without a clear agenda, honestly, y'all, is just a very expensive coffee break. And you have to run your meetings effectively, or I promise you that they will run your business into the ground.